The presentation. All right, my name is Tox, a member of FINTOCH, started on the 3rd of January 2023, and I'm really enjoying to be part of this business. So where do we start? Right, FINTOCH, they say, let's contact finance, let's enjoy finance. That's what FINTOCH is telling us. That is their motto. They say in here, we're going to contact finance and we're going to be enjoying finance. Guys, I'm sure, to enjoy finance is one of those things like, wow, everybody wish for. Even somebody on the street, if they can have money, their life will change. The people you talk to in the family, you start getting recognized. Because you've got money, you've got in contact with the cash, you've got you're enjoying money. Your lifestyle change, places you go to. You don't go to any place. There are some exclusive places you can go. And then you start having some different numbers. Some people were not talking to you. They start engaging you now. Because why? You are enjoying the finance. Yeah. So FINTOCH, that's what they are saying. They want us to be in contact with finance, and they want to make sure we enjoy finance. How they want to do us that? How they want us to do that right now. What is FINTOCH? This is an American blockchain technology company founded and established by Morgan Stanley and DF Technology Company, but Morgan Stanley is no longer part of the FINTOCH. And then financial market, they focus on innovative blockchain finance. Guys, if you can go and Google, just check the benefits of blockchain. You'll see blockchain is everywhere. But FINTOCH, their blockchain is focusing on the finance part, And then FINTOCH, they've got a well-known product called the FINTOCH Investment Platform, which we're going to talk about as we go along to our presentation. So here we'll talk about the hybrid. When you talk about FINTOCH, you must also know the terminology that you'll hear that says a hybrid technology. What is there? What is it about this hybrid technology? They say the proprietary monetary notes are most in the system is 1/17 trillion, which means because of the technology they've got, the way things are happening here, chances of losing money is about 1/17 trillion. Why? Because of the hybrid technology that they've got. Right now, when we look at the DF FINTOCH, and then it got some main business being the borrowing, investment, and financing. This is a P2P blockchain. They just do a short-term loans. It's like 1 day and as well as 7 days, right? Also, hybrid allows users to enjoy true zero-risk blockchain investment. Every time you keep on hearing about this hybrid technology. Okay, now, who are the people behind this business? We've got the CEO, Bobby Joe Lambert, a serial entrepreneur and an investor, also the driving force behind the development of the global blockchain startup ecosystem. And then we've got our COO, William Thompson. We've got the CFO, Donald K. Marquez. And then you've got the CTO, Bruce Rayner, that is make sure is in charge of the IT risk and cyber domains. And then we've got the marketing director, Theodora Walker, and then we've got the financing director, Patricia A. Gardner. Those are the team, like the high-level team within the company of FINTOCH, right? Is FINTOCH registered? FINTOCH, as I said, is an American company, which means everything about it is based in America. So if you need to know if FINTOCH is registered, you go to the Secretary of State of America, and then in there you just go to business search, and then you put FINTOCH. This document that is in front of us here will show up, and then you can see, wow, this company really, it is registered in USA since it's an American company. So, and then when did FINTOCH went live? FINTOCH went live on the 12th of July, right? And then if you look here, the rise of FINTOCH, decentralized hybrid finance technology. Decentralized, guys, that means we don't have those admin that they must decide, should we approve, should we not? This thing runs on the blockchain, so it's decentralized. Nobody's taking control to approve everything. Everything is done on the decentralized platform. This is going to be challenging. This one, Launch FINTOCH platform has perfectly solved the pain points of DeFi transaction, reviving the crypto market and make it even more enthusiastic than before. You know, you would understand why FINTOCH is going to make things very popular because of the technology they came with, as well as what they come to do in the crypto space, which was never been there before. So what Bob Lombard said, he said, we will uphold the original intention of conducting finance and enjoying finance so that the general public, which is me and you, can enjoy the services of the financial platform. Guys, we know, we wish we can be enjoying as much as it, but platforms we get, they scammers, they do a lot of things and we keep on losing money, So this company is saying, you know what, we're going to enjoy. I mean, since I've started beginning of the year, I can tell you guys, I'm really enjoying it. Everybody who is part of FINTOCH, who've got at their app, they are really enjoying, which means this statement is very true up to this far. Yeah. And then how is the company structured? We've got the FTH equity, which is 30%. FTH equity is me and you who are investors, and you'll know as we go along at what stage do you get a share in this company. And then we've got the FINTOCH team, which is the one that I did mention before. They own about 52%. You can see there's a majority of the company, shareholder of the company. We've got the Middle East Royal Family, which owned about 18%. I did mention that Morgan Stanley is no longer part of FINTOCH. Their shares were bought by the Middle Eastern Royal Family. Right, now we come into the very, very interesting part of which I would like everybody to really, really pay attention into this one. What we have here is like, how does FINTOCH makes money? That is a very, very important part, and like, yeah, it's very important to understand, like, this company I'm investing in, how do they make money? We know they change the crypto space. FINTOCH, their main job or main business, we did mention as I presenting, is a peer-to-peer. They give loans, short-term loans. Short-term, like how they give a one-day contract, the one-day loan, a 7 days loan to who? To the people who are traders of the cryptocurrencies, like some coins that are coming up, they go and trade them. Where do they trade them? On PancakeSwap, Uniswap, SunnySwap. On those exchanges, we call them decentralized. Remember this business, FINTOCH is a decentralized platform, so it's allow people who are trading on PancakeSwap, Uniswap, SunSwap. Those are decentralized exchanges, So if you come and say, look, FINTOCH, I need money, I want to go and trade. They don't care. As long as they know you're going to trade on those platforms that they've got access, and then you come and say, okay, how much do you need? They say, I need maybe $1,000. No problem. Can you give us 500? Because at the end of the day, they don't know these people. They must have a security, for their money. They must be a security deposit. Then the person will deposit the 500, and then they put the 500. Then the person go on PancakeSwap, Uniswap, SunSwap to do some the trades. Now they do some trade. And then FINTOCH has got a business, they've got a business, but they don't have all the money that is required to service these people, like in the normal banking, our normal banking, they also need us as people who are depositing the money. The only difference is that the amount we get from our normal banking and the amount we get from FINTOCH is quite different. So what FINTOCH is saying, you know what? Lend me your coins. You've got some coins sitting somewhere, not doing anything, minimum, and then just give me to me. I've got a business. I've got people who need these coins so that they can go and trade. And then you give them, they say, yeah, for you giving me this amount, I'm going to give you 1% on a daily basis. We're going to go in no details about me as you as investors, what are the benefits we get. But for now, what is important in this slide is to understand how FINTOCH makes money. It makes money from the people who are borrowing, and then they charge them 2.5% for 1 day, charge them 2% per day for 7 days, meaning you pay 14% if you are coming for 7 days. So, and then from there, they've got a hybrid technology. Hybrid technology, guys, every time you think about FINTOCH, just think about the hybrid technology. My next slide, I'm going to be talking more about our hybrid technology. Right. When you come to trading, guys, there's some win, there's some lose, meaning someone can go to profit and also they can lose. There is no place whereby like everybody can go and just win, meaning even everybody's winning there. That means even us, we can just go to click go borrow button at FINTOCH, we go and make money there. But because trading is not that easy, that's why FINTOCH, they've got a hybrid technology in place. So that if somebody, in case you are losing, remember, FINTOCH came to me and said, I've got a business, I've got people who need money, meaning the money that they are giving out, the 50% they're giving out to those traders is our money. So how do they make sure that money is protected? They've got a hybrid technology, and in there, they've got some systems, the nodes, that go and randomly check what is happening on those decentralized exchanges, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and SunSwap. They go and check whoever that is trading, whatever they are trading on, they get checked to say, okay, this one is a problem, guys. This person is at a loss at 35%, boom, block everything, liquidate everything so that the person will not lose even the capital. They make sure our money is protected. They just liquidate everything. After that, whatever is left for that person get paid to that one, the company take based on their contract. If the person take for 1 day, will be charged at 2.5%, and then if it's for 7 days, will be charged 14%, because 2 times 7, which give it like 14%. But now, if someone is sitting at a profit, they look at the duration. If it's the person came for 1 day, once it's 24 hours, everything would be liquidated, and then also same thing, the person make their money, the company makes their money, and then they pay us as investors as well, our own money. And then from there, what is responsible for that? It is the hybrid technology. So that's why hybrid technology is a very key product of FINTOCH. Everywhere you go on a blockchain, even if you go to Binance, you go to the feeds and search there, FINTOCH, they will tell you about this hybrid technology, the things that the hybrid technology does, So, and then the next thing they say, the probability for fraud is absolutely zero. You understand why? This technology is not only one computer that can go down. They've got multiples of computers on the network, maybe 500 of them. They just select and go and check what's going on, do what you're supposed to do. And then this is smart contract. A smart contract, every terms and condition has been defined, so you cannot cheat it. When it says, when you see this condition, do this, it will do that. When you see this condition, do that, it will do that, because it's pre-programmed. And then you, as an owner of this one, meaning the FINTOCH guys, they can go and sleep because they've programmed a good platform. They're using the hybrid technology that does everything for them so that they can sleep peacefully without worrying, what if somebody's money get taken away? That's why they've developed that hybrid. Everywhere I've been looking, they will tell you the best thing that has happened was for FINTOCH to come up with a hybrid technology, because if you are giving out money, you're loaning people money, you must have something that will be able to recover those monies. And this in case, they make sure they take the profit, the deposit, and then whatever the person is losing on that deposit, that's why they put a step plus at 35, because that at 35, they're able to get everything they're supposed to get. Right. Now we come into the very important part, guys, whereby everybody must take a pause and understand, I'm here into an online business. Yes, I've mentioned the hybrid technology. I've mentioned how the company makes money. And then you also understand, wow, this is very possible. I mean, cryptocurrency is not a new thing. It's all started last day. It's over 10 years. So people really, they are into this platform, and really, they are making money from them. So I mean, now we've got something very new, which we never heard about it before. They say the main feature of FinTOCH is to build a safe, reliable, and low-risk decentralized financial platform via hybrid technology. You can see it by yourself. Now the question would be like, for you, as you want to embark, you want to be part of this business, but you've got your own doubts. You know what? I can tell you what they are saying. Like, as you can say, FinTOCH scam detector, they rated them 100. Skynet Trust Score, they rated them 87 over 100, and then 88 over 100. If you know another side that you think this one can give better results or something different from this one, use that one. Go and check it, because at the end of the day, it's not about me, it's about you and your money. Everybody has got their own source of income, and then you know, like, okay, how much can I invest? I'm not here to say go and take loan to do this. No, you know, we'll see how much is the minimum. You want to take part of this one, you understand what you want, and then based on what I'm going to present in terms of the investment, you understand. So before you put your money, make sure you do your own due diligence, and then if you're happy with that one, and then you can take an action. Like me, on the 3rd, when the business was presented, I do my own thing. At that time, there was no proof of withdrawal. There was no proof of whatever was said. It was just a theory that was told. And then I said, you know what? I like this theory. I think it's achievable. I put my own money. And today, that's why I'm here giving this presentation. If that time I was presented this opportunity and I didn't see value in it, I was not going to be here. So you are here for the first time. I'm sure you want also be part of this program. You just to go and do your own thing. That will make you happy. And also, as I present, you also have some text that, you know, if the business can do this, I think I can trust it, and then I can put whatever money I can afford to put it here. So yeah, let's move on. Right now, we've got these companies get audited. There's a top 8 smart contract auditing companies. These are the auditors. Some companies that are auditing, and then we've got a CERTEC, which is the part that auditing the FinTOCH. The last report was on the 5th of December, 2022. Okay, now I did mention, guys, that this business started on the 12th of July, 2022, right? That 2022, I'm sure most people in this group who are also investors, they will tell you that was a difficult year for all of us. You know, most people lost a lot of money, but we didn't know that something good was launching. Something good was, they were cooking something very good for us. At the end of the year, like around November, they organized, around October, they organized what we call the hackathon, a launch event, whereby they say, you know what, guys, we've got this platform. We're going to be taking people's money to come and invest on us for those people who want to borrow and trade. You know, we want to make sure this system is solid. Nobody can come and hack it. You know what? We give it a chance. Come and hack this system so that we'll see what's happening. They tried. Nobody was able to hack it. After that event, that's when the company embarked in different countries to showcase what FinTOCH does. And then most people, they joined in November, even though it started in July, but most people, they started in November, because you must understand, you know, your project is going to undergo some stressful steps. You're not going to go and promote it. What if people put a lot of money and then the next thing during that, the hackathon event, then they get scammed and then they take all the money. So you may not recover. So that's why most people, FinTOCH waited until this event. After it, they went out and then they gave it a lot of events, of which I'm going to talk about it as we go along our presentation. For more details in here, you can go there on finance.hu and FinTOCH, and then you'll read about that hackathon event, right? What is the company mission? Yeah, they said we want to list on NASDAQ IPO by 2025, but their mission is to have 100 million subscribers and 10 billion market cap, you know? And right now, the company is sitting at over 50 million. Their target for 2023 was to have at least 10 million. That is like 5 times. Like that number is 5, is multiples by 5, it's a lot of like 50 something million, and for me, that one, I was looking at the way the company is growing. I was like, if these over 50 millions are crazy, I don't mind to be crazy like them making money. That's why another thing, I was like, when I look at the growth of this business, every time I see it, from the time I joined on the 3rd, this company has been growing. And I was like, no, I'm going to grow with it. That's why I'm still in here presenting the business. I don't know about you. Now, we are coming to the very important part, of which this important part is for the people who say, you know what, I need that extra income. Extra income, guys, today, the market is so bad. Everything is just way expensive. Increases go by 4%, everything goes by 15, 20%, And now, yes, you got an increase, but is it enough? No. As you increase, it moves to the second bracket, there's more for tax, and everything just goes up, So whatever extra income that you can get, it will make a difference. For me, since I joined FINTOCH, this business has made a difference. Not a lot of money, but enough that to say, if someone say I'm rich, even myself, I can say I'm rich because I can afford the things that I want to buy. If I need bread, I can go and buy bread without scratching my head. Why? Because I'm getting some small monies from FINTOCH. And then if you're like me, come into this business to say, I need that extra 50 rand, I need that extra 100 rand. If you make $1 million, good. I'm not here to say people are going to be millionaires, but I'm telling you, this business is going to give you something. Remember, before you have $1 million, it will start with $100. It will start with 100 rand. So that small money will make a difference for you. Okay, here you join with $100, right? When you join with $100, about 200 is about 2,000 rand. But now, because of the dollar rate, sometimes can go to 2.1, 2.2, depending on the USDT price. We're not investing in rands, we're investing in USDT. So that price we estimated for 2,000 because we're doing 1:20. But now, if you go to Binance and other places, sometimes the USDT can go up to like 21, 22, so meaning you're going to pay even more than what we said in our rand, like when we're converting in our rands. And daily profit, the company will be giving you a 1%. FINTOCH is a very generous company. It doesn't matter. You can come with $10,000. You can come with $100. We get the same equal amount of profit, which is 1%. I like that one, And then after 7 days before, now we get about in 24 hours after you invested, the company start compounding for you. If you understand compounding, is you put your money, you get interest, and then on that interest, the company will give you another 1.5% interest, which is meaning is an interest on interest. And then if you go and read what is compounding, they'll tell you is the 8 wonders of the world. Those who understand, they earn, and those who don't, they pay. So when you're part of FINTOCH, that means you understand the value of compounding. If you understand it, that means you're going to earn because you are part of FINTOCH. So you're going to be earning that compounding, and you'll see earning that compounding, what does it give you? Okay, can I withdraw? Even though your monies get compounded on a daily basis, it's not fixed or locked. You can still withdraw your money. It is your money at the end of the day. If I withdraw today, meaning tomorrow, like when I get the money tomorrow, I'll get my compounding again based on the money I've got on my wallet. So FINTOCH, as long as they see money on a balance, they will compound it. Right? And then what about my capital? We know, guys, most of the time, once you are in most companies, you put your capital, kiss it goodbye. You will be getting those daily earnings Even if tomorrow you get broke, that there's nothing you can do. The only money that can help you is the one in the platform. You can write 20 letters, whatever, emails, chat and stuff. They don't release those funds. But FinTOCH, you don't have to write to anybody. All you need to do, you go to your back office, you go to lending. There is a part, say, your reinvestment of like your reinvestment, meaning our contract is a 7 days. Every 7 days, they reinvest your money. Or you just tell the platform, please, once my one is finished, this my 7 days, or at the end of this my 7 days, please don't reinvest my money. I need my money. So, which means when you've got a problem, you just got the number of days, like let's say you started today, maybe day 4. You've got a problem, you need your capital, you're just gonna put a notice of 5, 6, 7, just 3 days later, you've got your money, you go and sort yourself out. So, and to me, guys, that was a big plus to say, wow, with my money, that means instead of keeping my money somewhere, I can take my money and put it here. At the same time, I still have access to it. I just have to wait for a few days, which makes sense why they take my money, give it to the traders, those take for 7 days, 1 day. So my money is still there up until it gets released, and then I can use it. Maximum of auto reinvestment is 63 days, which means when you start the company, we can only do those auto every 7 days, auto reinvest your money up to 63 days. After 63 days, the company only doesn't give you compounding interest, which means that money that you get extra, you don't get your compounding interest, you only get your daily earnings, which is your one profit. We know most companies, once they give you what they say they will give, is either you take out your money and then, or they ask you to do an upgrade. FinTOCH, there is no upgrade, The only thing they do is say, well, thank you very much. Thank you for the money you've been giving us for 63 days. Now we've given you what we said we'll give, 100% of your profit. Now we'll only be giving you what we said we'll give, 1%, because we're still going to take your money and loan it out. As they loan, we're going to be giving back your profit. Now, coming to the top up. Guys, when I started on the 3rd of January, look, I didn't know about the business, so there was no way I can come with $1,000 or $2,000 because I had no proof, nothing. I joined with $100, Going along, I saw, wow, you know what? I'm wasting my time here, and let me top up and make more money, And then I did that because the platform allows you to test it and then also to top up whatever amount you can afford. Like, guys, we must thank us who just take a chance, because some people must have to test. We can all be scared. Imagine if everybody's scared, nothing will happen, Like having even this Zoom, if someone didn't see an opportunity to say, how do I make sure people, they come together and present whatever they have? They come up with a Zoom. Someone didn't think about that one and test it, we're not going to be having this call today. So even us, even though we're just told about the business, we just give it a try and we saw the results. That's why today, those days we used to be like 3 or 4 or 5 people. Today we're over 100. Why? The message is out there. People understand there is a business out there that is looking for investors so they can give it to the people who want to loan the money. And then 5% is for the ROI, meaning when you withdraw your profit, you are charged 5%. But if you are taking your capital, you're not getting charged anything. Most people, last week, I did a presentation on the back office where I was taking out my capital. People saw within 3 minutes, I got my capital back, right? So you decide how often you need your money. You can get your money on a daily basis. You can get your money on a weekly. You can get your money on a monthly. You can get your money in 63 days. So those are the percentages that you get. And then if let's say you keep your money, don't doing anything, you will double your money in 63 days, which is 2 months and a half. We know most of the time we're so happy to wait for 3 months just to get our initial investment, not in FinTOCH. That is an old story. Here, you're not getting your profit, your initial investment. You get your profit to say, thank you for trusting us for 63 days. You know what? We're going to give you whatever you have put in, which means if I join with 1,000, in 63 days, I'll have 1,000, meaning my initial investment of 1,000 plus my profit of 1,000, I'm sitting at 2,000. You can cash out that money and go. For that point, guys, the 63 days, if you hear this part very well, guys, and you agree with me, we've never seen this thing before, type a 22222 because this is great for all of us, guys, to be saying, I'm part of FinTOCH. I don't just get only my money, but I'm getting my profit, double my money, which I've started with. That thing, guys, is very powerful. You know, that make us being a good investors in this company. Is looking for me, is looking for you who are good investors who are gonna come and say, in 63 days, I'm not gonna only getting my money, but I'm gonna get my profit of the money I put in. And if I withdraw, I'll only charge by 5%. At the same time, I've got access to my funds anytime I want. I can withdraw it. Even though my money is compounded, I still have access to it. I can withdraw it, meaning I can never sleep hungry because my money is locked in. No, anytime my money is available, that's FinTOCH for you. Okay, now we come to this part, guys, our table, how we interpret our table. Our table will say, if you join, it's just what I was explaining before, but now in a tabular format, we say we join with $100, and then daily you get 1%, which is $1, and then in the monthly, 37% because of compounding, that's the amount you get, and then 2 months and a half, 63 days, you are sitting at that money. You can come with $3,000, you'll be making $330. Monthly is 1,000 and something. 2 months later and half, you get the same amount that you join with, guys. What is here? The power of compounding. You know, that's why we're getting these results. They're not promising at 20%, 5%. No, they're just using the power of compounding, which is why we say that is the 8 of wonders of the world. If you understand it, you're going to earn it. Being part of this one, it means you understand the power of compounding and really you will make your money here. Here, guys, we don't recruit, we just share the business. If you're interested, like you invited somebody here, you'll have that person say, please come at 7:30, come and spend some like few minutes and understand how FinTOCH works. We're just sharing. If this person after this meeting say, you know what, I'm not interested, don't worry, you're still gonna be earning because like this business is for investors, to take their money and give the company, give to the traders, and then give us our return back. So I don't worry. If I get something I'm not interested, me, I don't worry. I say, no problem, at least daily. Tomorrow, if I need money to go and buy KFC, I withdraw from my platform. Within 3 minutes, I go and buy my KFC. I eat and drink my drink. I'm just happy, you know. So it's not like those metrics. If you don't get somebody, you'll be stressed. No. Not here, right? And here we've got this company is working different from what we know. Most times we know when you give, let's say $100, the company will take 15% of the 100, give it to someone who referred you, and then to the next level, take 10%, not at FinTOCH. FinTOCH, understand, you know what, I need to take the money, give it to the traders. They must go and do something with this money and bring back the profit. Now, you as a person who sponsored somebody, once that person earns whatever money they're earning on a daily basis, you will be making 15% of that money. If someone put $10,000, then they are making 50, they are getting $100, you will be making 15% of the 100, which is $15. $15, guys, if you say 1:20, that is 300 Rand. 300 Rand is a lot of money, guys. It's something I can use to buy. I can even put petrol in my car. If I'm working, I cannot sleep broke because I can just quickly withdraw go put petrol of 300, go to work. I can quickly go buy the food for the child. And that money is not a once-off, it's a daily basis, which means if you got one client, who wants to double their money in 63 days, you've got a salary then for the whole month, for the next 63 days. When that person say, you know what, I put my 2,000. Now I'm sitting at my initial 2,000, my profit 2,000. I've got 4,000. I'm going to put it back. Now the person's invested about 4,000. Your 15% is like now is no longer on the 20. Now it's sitting on the 14. Then you get 15% of $40. That means your money is doubled, meaning monthly, your salary also gonna be doubled. So this is how they only pay level 1 and level 2. That's all, which is good for the longevity of the company. Right now, coming to this part, FINTOCH, guys, doesn't have binary, is a unilevel business. It just works with one leg. That's it. So in here, the company understand, even sitting here, we've got things that we could have been doing, but we are here in this presentation. I'm also here to present this opportunity. This business is saying, if you can just sign up 5 people minimum, right? And then your whole team, they just invest about 50,000, we're going to give you $100 on a daily basis. And how it's calculated, they look at your whole structure. Some people, the minimum you can earn at FINTOCH is $1 if you join with 100, So they look at the whole total and see, okay, the total team is sitting at 50,000. That means daily, this whole team is 500. You get 20% of that 500 as a general manager. Then because that shows that you are working nicely with your team, that's why they're able to achieve 50,000. And the VP say, you know what, we understand, we've seen your leadership, you can work, but now why show us that you can work with 2 leaders to become general managers, will increase your salary to 150 to 300. These monies, guys, initially, they were theories that we're talking about, but today, that money is a reality. We've seen people, senior vice president in our team, going to the ED. I'm looking at our sales like today, how I was looking, sitting 1.7 million, which means very soon we're going to have our structure, and then which means that that's like almost 100,000. I'm not counting the money for the 10, I'm not counting the 15, I'm not counting your own investment that you have put here. I'm not counting that one. I'm just
Well, leaders, looks
I'm
like
back. Sorry, I'm
he's
back.
back.
Yeah, it was like, the network just decided, and I don't know why today I'm using a cable for, the network, no load shedding, just decided to say you're talking too much, let me just drop. Anyway, that's how our ranking works. And then the next thing, we come into the events where we've seen that our team, they went to Dubai recently. They came back very excited of what they've seen there. They were in contact with our COO. they touch the guide. The next trip, guys, is Tokyo, Japan, and Singapore. And when the company will be turning fully 1 year, so they want us to be there. We're not there when they started, but they say, guys, when you're turning 1 year, please be there. We are invited. As long as you're a general manager and upwards, you can qualify to go there. On that note, guys, sorry about the network. I'm going to be open for the question. Thank you. Hello, guys, can you still hear me?
Yes, we can, leader.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Ayanda. So yeah, if anybody's got some questions, I'm here. I've got our Mr. Kodide. Happy birthday to you, sir. We hope you enjoy being a JNM as well and your birthday. What a double celebration. Baba, some peace.
Thank you so much, leadership. It is all through the teamwork that made the dream work. Yes, I am humble and still surprised. It is me who came with only $100 to the platform, the last $100. But today, from $10 per day to $100 per day, what a great achievement. Thank you so much, everyone. Yes, it is possible.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. I remember when you used to talk about this and say, you know what? The $20 will make a difference. How about 100? Wow. Wow. All right. Any other questions, guys? Yes, MK. Yeah, you've raised your question. You raise your hand. Let's start with MK Crypto. Unmute and ask.
Yes, my leadership.
How are you, sir?
I'm super. I'm calling from Holistic Exfoliations, my leader. And how are you?
Hey, I need a dictionary in Oxford.
My leader, you are talking to Mkhanyi's Pendu.
Okay.
I'm based in Cape Town.
Wow, neighbor, thank you. I'm here in Cape Town as well.
Serious? No, that's great. No, that's great, man. Man, thank you very much for this opportunity. It's amazing. It's amazing opportunity, and even myself, I'm just kicking my heels now because I started in March, you know.
Okay.
And I don't want to lie, I didn't focus. But when I look at my back office and say, wow, hey, this is a gem. This is a gem. And even now, I'm still looking at the vocabulary of English because I don't want to use names that were overused. It's not going to fit the meaning of this company. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. Thank you very much. I think those who are just attending for the first time tonight, they just need to shake themselves, their hands, and say, thank you for attending tonight. Because from today, they will smile up until they smile. Thank you very much, my panel leader. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You must join us with our presentation live in Kaedicha Training Center. If you are free every day at 2:30, we meet there to discuss the business. Yeah.
Okay, my leader. No, it's fine. I think I'll make some time.
Thank you. Sure.
Okay.
All right. I think someone else was raising their hand. Anyone who's here for the first time, got to give us some comments. How you like your presentation? Is something it's confusing you? Does it make something understand something? I mean, any comments? Yes, Funaga? Unmute yourself, please.
No, I'm just here for the first time, and yo, is very amazing. And then this part of traveling, yo.
Thank you. Please, people have traveled. It's no longer theory. Yes, you can travel here.
Amazing.
Okay, Tahira. I'm not sure if I'm calling your name nicely. Unmute yourself, please. Hi. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, because you have reached how much is the total accumulative when you look at your profit? If it's over 100, and you only join with 100, ne? Okay, so what you need to do, you must take out your, it's up to you, you know, I cannot tell. Some people, they take out their profit, reinvest their initial investment, or you just to switch it off. After 7 days, your initial investment becomes available, reinvest it, or you take your profit, you create another account under you. It's up to you. But at this point in time, the company is giving you 130% profit. You know, so that's why your compounding has stopped. You must do something about it so that you can earn even better. The best way, take out your profit, maybe reinvest it, or take out your profit, go and chop it, take out your initial investment, reinvest it so that in 63 days, you're going to make another profit. So the choice is up to you what exactly you want to want. Contact your sponsor, let your sponsor guide you in that regard, yeah. All right. Francis?
Hi, Lira, how are you?
I'm good. And how are you, sir?
I'm good. All praises to the Most High. Well, I've been a member for a while now, but then I haven't been joining for some reason. Then I'm super excited to be here today.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I really appreciate the hard work you're doing to share the opportunity.
So I didn't confuse you, ne?
Sorry?
I did not confuse you.
No. I'm actually the guy, just that I wasn't able to join the meetings for some reasons, but then I got you.
I'm glad, sir. I'm glad. You know what? Don't sleep on this opportunity. This is a golden opportunity. Run with it. You'll be blessed, you know. We have to find this kind of opportunity. When you see them, make sure you run with it, you know. For me, I had to sleep because I've seen what this thing can do for me, yeah, for myself.
Wow, that's amazing. It's a pleasure, sir.
All right, thank you. Where are you calling from? In South Africa or?
Yeah. I'm in Johannesburg.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
okay.
Midrand.
Guys, we must have a big presentation there in Johannesburg so we can come and say, hey, we are here in Joburg. Durban has taken over already, so we need Joburg.
Absolutely. And, you know...
But there's some presentation happening there, yeah? Yeah, there.
Yes, they are.
Yes, we are soon to announce Johannesburg side and Pretoria. Before end of this month, we will have some dates. We will do one in Centurion on Saturday and another one in Joburg Central. So that is coming right.
Mr. Godi. Wow. Okay. All right. You heard it by yourself. We are coming there.
That's
right.
Amazing.
Yeah. Anyone else, guys? Okay. Sizwe, you can unmute yourself.
Hey, Dada. Hey, leader, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, sir.
Sizwe from Cape Town. Yeah, it's my first time I joined this meeting. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to more presentation. I think on Sunday I'll come and visit by the training center.
Please, we'd be glad to see you there. Yeah, they had one yesterday, but I couldn't make it. But please, let's shape Cape Town. Let's shape it. Let's give it a shape. We are ending the 8 wonders of the world, and if God, see the Table Mountain is one of the 8 wonders. It's one of the 7 wonders of the world. So we've got something here. Come on.
Thank you, my leader. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Sharp.
Yes, man. Bye.
Sorry.
Okay, let's see. I'm also new using my daughter's phone. My name is Voi. That's what I've heard. Thank you, Boniswa. We hope to see you even tomorrow. Every day you learn something, You'll always learn, yeah. Welcome to a new paradigm of blockchain. May your experience be the best. Thanks, yeah. Thanks for those new members, guys. We really appreciate the feedback. The only way we can improve is when we get some notes to say, guys, we don't hear this way, just put it this way. We're all learning here. We're not it's not like FINTOCH is our company. We are all just sharing like any other person. But yeah, we see this is a great opportunity. Kunaka, are you still raising your hand or just before? Okay. Mr. Kodide.
Yes, sir.
I think on the note, we have to allow you to go and enjoy your birthday, right?
Yes.
You've got $100. You need to spend it.
Yeah. I would like to reply to Leader Pinky and Boniswa. Those ones interested about Joburg and Pretoria. We are still looking for the venue at Pretoria. As soon as that is settled, then we will be sharing the posts and announcing here on Zoom. Other than that, those who reside in Cape Town, Mr. Talks has just announced the venue. And in Durban as well, we have Jewish Hall every Saturday. And those are the continuous presentations currently. The ones in Joburg will be announced during the course of the week. There's one question, Mr. Talks, I think you skipped from Abby. I've just joined. I want to hear, what do you do when you are reached 63 days? Did you see that?
Yeah, I just came now like 2 minutes ago. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did answer, but it just joined. Okay, I understand. Because the same as what Tahir was having. So that one, is a choice. You want to reinvestment your money or you want to take your profit, it's up to you. But the company won't pay compounding interest because they gave what they said they will give, which is 100% profit in 63 days. So now you must take an action. Whatever you want, you just get to your sponsor to tell you how to go about reinvesting or taking out your money. That's it.
Evening, leaders.
Hello,
dear leaders. Wonderful presentation, Mr. Talks. Thank you so much, sir. I hear that there is a cry for the leaders in Johannesburg for a presentation. Thank you so much, Leader Godide, for organizing something for Johannesburg and the greater Johannesburg area. We'll hear from you, leaders, once you come up with a precise date. And also, let us not forget, there is also some continuous presentations in Pietermaritzburg. Pietermaritzburg was just launched last weekend.
Oh, yes,
so there's going to be continuous presentations in Pietermaritzburg every Saturday, 1 o'clock at the municipal library there. Every Saturday, 1 o'clock. You can send your prospects there. And also in Coxstead, every Wednesday is 5:30. It's a building next to Old Mutual, next to the police station in Coxstead. You can send your prospects. Wednesday is 5:30. So yeah. And also in Umtata, there are presentations Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 o'clock. You can send your prospects even there as well. So we are spreading our wings. we want to conquer the length and the breadth of this continent, not only this country, South Africa, but the continent and the entire globe. Mr. Talks made mention of the road show. The company is embarking on the road shows. Every month there is a road show in different countries. They rolled it out up until July 2024. Every month they're having those conferences in different countries. They are closing in the Asia Pacific region in July. Then after July, they are coming to the African land, starting in Nigeria, Lagos in August, and also they are coming to Johannesburg, South Africa in October. In September is Johannesburg, South Africa. And in October, they are going to Nairobi in Kenya. After that, they'll be going to it's gonna be Turkey in November, and in December it's gonna be Berlin in Germany. Then they'll start in the South American region from January and end up in Auckland, New Zealand in June. So every month you will have a chance to travel with this company. Now with the progress in South Africa, South Africa that work hasn't been done yet. We are still less than 10,000 members in South Africa. In fact, in the Southern African region, the SADC region, less than 10,000 members. So there is vast opportunity for everyone who is beginning their journey. Already people are excited. They are making money. They are making serious monies here in South Africa. So you are not late, my dear sir or lady. You are not late to start your journey with FINTOCH. And now a word of advice to those who are starting their journey. I would love each and everyone to put 110% focus on this business. Just for 90 days. We're not asking for more. Just 90 days with precise focus. Your financial story will change for the better. That I can bet on. There are so many other leaders that can attest to this. Today, we are celebrating Mr. Godida's birthday and also his new milestone in the business. And I've been speaking to the gentleman the day he put his 100% effort and focus on the business. He said, I want to change my story. I want to change my story here. He said, even if it's $20 a day, that would make a difference in my life. And today, we're talking $100 plus each and every day. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a vehicle for us to get into our desired destinies. We all long to be successful in our lives. And other programs that have been presented to us, they dumped us along the way. Our monies evaporated into thin air. Now we've got something genuine. We've got something that's going to last for years to come. And that is FINTOCH. So if you haven't started your journey, I'm advising you to speak to your sponsor. Take that link, activate your account, start your journey. Even those who are not good in network marketing, they'll make it here. No one becomes a loser here. Everyone becomes a winner here at FINTOCH. You'll win as an investor and you will win more as a network marketer. So this is a blessing from above. This is a blessing for this age. So you better join us and you tell us when your story has, your financial story has changed. You will testify, that I'm sure of. So each and every one of us here, let's allow ourselves to earn in dollars and every day. Now we want you not to focus on monthly earnings. We want you to earn on a daily basis and earn in a decent currency, that is in dollars. You know, our rand is weak now. $1 is around 20 rands. So how about earning in dollars, a decent currency, instead of earning in pathetic rands? So those are my few words to you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start this journey and pave our way to our success. And the wealth that will accumulate here will last for generations to come. So let's start this journey and change our lives. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Leader Talks, with that wonderful and awesome presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you to the man himself, Mr. Mlindazwe, for your wise words. We remember when we started, it didn't look like there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but when we started these Zooms and inviting people to come and join, it started to shed a light in our lives. So good people, this is a free platform where you can invite all your prospects, even if you cannot talk for yourself, but just give them the Zoom link and they attend. The same link every day, and all the venues for the presentations each and every time that has been announced here on call is available for you. It's at your disposal. And all other venues that are still to be launched, those presentation will be continuous, available to you and your prospects. Please use these tools because it can add value into your business. Thank you so much, leaders. I'm not sure whether Mr. Talks is still here, if he wants to add or close the meeting. Mr. Talks, are you still there?
And also, sorry, Mr. Corrida, before I disappear, there is a new announcement that the FINTOCH blockchain is going to be launched on the 1st of June. I think it's now circulating in our WhatsApp groups. Yeah, I think once we get full info, and I think Mr. Corrida has got some in-depth info more than I do about it. But the date has been announced. It's the 1st of June. We are starting our own blockchain, FinTouch blockchain. So good news each and every day. We are growing from glory to glory. Thank you so much.
Wonderful news. Yes, indeed. Yes, sorry, leadership. Ayanda? You may, my lady.
No, I'm not talking, leader. I'm just saying thank you so much for the presentations.
Thank you. You are most welcome. Invite your members as well.
We are learning every day. Thank you so much, leadership.
Thank you. There's a message on the box for you, Mr. Mlindazwe, from leader RB. Mr. Mlindazwe, I believe, is in Mtata. How can I get hold of him? That's the message for Mr. Mlindazwe. I think, leader RB, if you can relay the message. Which group are you in, leader Abi, on WhatsApp?
I have inboxed my number to leader Abi.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Please, leader Abi, just grab the message for you on your message box before this meeting is over, so that you can be able to abstract that message. Leaders, if there's nothing more to offer, we may adjourn the meeting. Mr. Talks, would you please help us with that end button?
Thank you. Bye, leaders.
Thank you.
Good night.
Yes, leaders. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Night. Mr. Bless.
Thank you.
Thank you.